What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite MC's favorite MC, Pinnacle the Hustler on the MIC. And today's edition of the Hustlers Motivation Club is about a pandemic that's going on in Itaewon right now. And this is a pandemic that's been happening since before the coronavirus. It's racial discrimination. Yeah, that's right. And it's crazy to me that racial discrimination is happening in Itaewon. For people that don't know, Itaewon is traditionally known as a place with foreign people. You got foreign pubs, like pubs from all over the world. You got food from all over the world. People from all over the world that live here, come here to work, come here to party. Koreans come here to get a different experience than what they would traditionally get in other places of Seoul. So it doesn't make sense to me that you would open a club in Itaewon and tell people that because you are not Korean, you cannot come into this club. It just doesn't make any sense to me. The other thing that doesn't make sense is this past weekend, the government finally allowed clubs to open back up. Clubs have had to close for pretty much all of spring, almost all of summer because of the coronavirus pandemic. But the theme that we have been living with for the past few months, throughout the course of this summer, is a theme of unrest. We've had protests from all over the world, with people from all over the world. Everybody has been demonstrating, protesting, calling for racial equality. Treat people equally, even though they have different skin colors, even though they're from different places, even though they have different cultures. This has been a global theme. This isn't just something that's happening in America. And yes, like, this is a movement that has been thrusted because of, a lot of black people that have been dying, but it's not just about black people. This affects everybody. Everybody should be treated equal. That's what the movement is about. So I can't understand why we've had a whole summer of global protests calling for equality, for racial equality, and the first weekend y'all allowed to open back up, you tell people you're not Korean, you can't come in here. It's crazy to me. It's absolutely nuts. Last weekend, I was out with some friends, and some of the friends wanted to go to Rolling. And I even told them, like, y'all not gonna get in because you're not Korean. And they didn't believe me. So, and the funny thing about it was, when we walked up to the club, one of my friends was Korean. The guy, you know how there's like people in front of the club that are begging people on the street to come in? Yeah, that guy, he didn't even look at me. It was crazy. He didn't even look at me. He talked to my Korean friend, like, hey, what's up? Talking to that guy. And I'm just like, all right, that's cool. I guess I'm just invisible. That's fine. I'll be invisible. And the girls go up to the front, and just like I said, they didn't let them in. But see, this is the interesting thing. This is what I thought was really funny about the situation. I'm looking at the club, and the music that I'm hearing coming out the club, it's not K-pop music. It's not trote. It's not like traditional Korean music. Nah, it's hip-hop and R&B. Where did that music come from? It didn't come from y'all. It didn't come from the owners that made the club. It didn't come from Korean people. I'm looking at the style of the people that's in front of the club, right? The workers. The dude that goes out to beg people to come into the club, he got on J's, first edition. And I'm like, that's crazy. Where you get that style from? His whole style was like hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Where you get that from? You didn't get it from Korean people. Korean people don't traditionally dress like that. So basically what you're doing is you taking our culture, you hijacking our culture and using it so that you can make profit, so that you can make money, and then you got the audacity to say, if you're not Korean, you can't come into this club. This club isn't for you. How would you like it if I opened up a club in the Korean area, right? And I play only K-pop music, only trote, only traditional Korean music, and everything about the club is Korean. The way that people dress is Korean, the way we talk is Korean, everything is Korean. But at the front door, when Korean people come in, I have somebody say, oh, you Korean, you can't come in here, this club not for you. We're gonna take your culture and we're gonna take everything that we like about your culture and make money off of it, but you cannot come in to enjoy this club that we've created with your culture. I don't think Korean people would be very happy with that. And this type of situation has been going on for a long time, and I refuse to stay silent about it. As a black man living in this country, living in this world, period, I'm not about to just sit by and let somebody racially discriminate like that and just be silent about it. So, Rolly, Owl Lounge, y'all are clubs in Itaewon. Any other club that don't let foreigners in, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. You're sending the wrong message. And you really should be ashamed. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, your policies. You should be ashamed. And I know this video, like, I know my whole career is based off of entertainment, it's based off of, nightlife and stuff like that. So I might get, I might have negative backlash. I might receive some consequence from this video, but honestly, I don't care. If people around me don't want to talk to me no more, don't want to work with me because I'm speaking out against racial inequality, then that's fine. I don't need you in my life anyway. I don't need you in my stratosphere. I don't need you to be successful. But I just want to make it clear, this type of behavior, these type of policies, they're wrong and they're disgusting. So I hope you change your policies before something happens to you. So that's all I got to say. This is your boy Pinnacle the Hustler, and I'm out. Y'all have a good day. Please support clubs that accept everybody. Please support clubs that are not racist. That's what I'm gonna end with. Y'all have a good day and I'm out. Peace.